Hello, YouTube friends and family. If you're following me, this is a simultaneous series. I have to get this room. This is the guest room. Nobody really sleeps here, but I have to get it cleaned out. Some things going on. I may need to use it in the upcoming weeks. So I have to get it cleaned out. This is going to be a refresh, not a remodel, but what happened is we had a flood. So like I say, this is a simultaneous makeover series because I have two rooms going on at one time. So we had a flood. This is my Christmas storage, my haul, brand new stuff storage. You see the Christmas trees I got from Old Town Pottery last year. You see just a lot going on here. There's a lot of new stuff. My gift basket room, all of that. But what had happened was this wall right here is to the garage. Behind this wall is the air conditioning unit. You can see droops on the mirror. I'm kind of wondering about that. But that's the air conditioning unit. And it leaked. I walked in this room one day and I was getting wet footprints down the hall as I walk out. It was sopping wet and I didn't even know it until I saw my wet footprints. So, you might learn something from this. So, when that happens, when you have a leak, and you're a homeowner, you can call the homeowner's insurance to see what all they'll cover. Now, this is a homeowner insurance for your primary residence in Florida. So they sent out an adjuster in 2 days. I had fans blowing in, just regular box fans blowing in here. I kind of figured out, cut off the AC to stop the leak temporarily, but it was the hot heat of the summer in Florida. So I had to cut it off and on just to kind of cool the house off. And eventually, I want to say the leak stopped somehow. But I called my warranty company in order for them to come out and look at the air conditioner to try to stop the leak. So they did what they did. It kind of stopped. It stopped. They sent out the dry team from my insurance company. The dryers ran in here. They ran and they actually, let me show you this. They actually melted the blinds. I didn't put that in my claim, but the dry team, I don't know, these blinds were okay and now they're falling apart somehow. I don't know if the dry team did it when they were messing with the window or the heat from the dryers kind of melted that. So I got to get a new blind, but they were trying to do, and then, some furniture got wet. The legs of stuff got wet. Like this thing here. This is old school coffee tables from the 1980s. I spray painted them and turned them into benches, into seats. So that was my project, but then they got wet. Down at the bottom, it was apparent that they got wet. The bed was wet. The legs to the bed was wet. And they swole, kind of swole up a little bit. But it made it through half of the room. So it made it from here all the way over to here, sort of. So that was where the flood was. So, and it was other stuff over here. So the reason this looks like this, I had space bags under the bed. So those were under the bed. I had stuff all over there, like a box, just random stuff that got wet. I had to go through that and toss some stuff. So, it was just a lot. It was a lot. And I had to they wanted the right, now this was something new to me. They wanted to invoke the right to repair. Hire contractors themselves. I'm like, who you bringing up in my house? So we went back and forth about that. And then they end up write me a check for it was roughly $7,000. They dried it out, and then it was roughly $7,000. So after the dry out team left, we went through the fight, and then I got the checks. So the thing in here is, and if you can see, I might have to buy, while these Black Friday sales going on, I might have to buy a bed frame, because this bed look like it's leaning for some reason. Even with all the stuff on it, for some reason it looks like it's leaning. And I know this side of the legs got wet. So these beds are cheap, they're like $200 for the bed frame. So I'm thinking I may need to change this bed frame. Ooh. I will see. But so the bed frame got wet and stuff like that. So I claimed all the stuff. It was some stuff in the garage that got wet because it was wet out there too. And when you hoard like this, it makes you re-examine. That's why I started this decluttering journey, because number one, you miss stuff because of all the stuff. You miss the things that's going on. If you ever sit around and watch an episode of Hoarders and you see that the house about to fall in once they remove all the stuff, you understand. So that kind of, put a kick in my pants to like, okay, no, we got to scale down. We got to organize more, and we got to purge. So it's just like, oh, it's crazy. So I have to clear this room. And as you're watching the other part of the simultaneous series, you will understand why I got to clear this room, because the tile guy's coming today. He's going to start in the front room, the living room, the other series. And then he's going to move on over, because even behind the door, he's going to move on over to this room. So he's going to help me move the big stuff like the dresser, the bed, all of that. He's going to move it, help me move all that. But I don't know. It's a lot. And this from me penny shopping, clearance shopping. See, $3, clearance shopping. And at times I do make baskets for people, and I just come in here and throw some stuff from out of this room in the basket. It's just a lot. Like, a lot of stuff. These were probably a penny or a dime. It's a lot of stuff. But some of it's going in the box for Goodwill. Now that is the truth. Some of this stuff is going in the box of Goodwill. And you remember when I got these from Walgreens recently for $2. They're going out for Christmas this year. And hey, slap a gift card on them and give them as Christmas gifts. But yeah. Now, this is a DIY dresser. I did not claim this because I'm going to keep it to the best of my ability. But I DIY'd this before YouTube. It was an older dresser. I caught it on Facebook Market for $45. I painted it. And the mirror came with it. And I added and see, I don't know if that messed that up. This is the diamond tape from Dollar Tree. And I got these flowers from somewhere. They were brown, but I painted them silver. And I added them to the mirror. And that's like a permanent fixture. So I am not getting rid of this dresser. I think I did a dang good job on the dresser. And I got one, furniture makeover coming for y'all. That's a part of the other series. So if you want to see that content, go ahead and subscribe. So this is part one of guest bedroom series. And whoo! Oh my gosh. I'm looking at this room like, dang, I got to do this. So I'm going to get started. So where I'm putting this stuff. So some of the stuff is going to get boxed up. Like the closet is already, all I have to clear is the floor. This is all our Christmas stuff. So I'm kind of trying to work this out in my head. This is funny because, like they say, keep stuff and never use it. I brought this metal detector on clearance at Sam's, and I say we're going to go to the beach and use it one day. And I probably had it for 5 years now and never used it. I'm thinking I might need to list that on eBay. I'm going to look up the price and it might get listed on eBay. Because if we ain't did it yet, I don't think we going to do it. I don't know. But I might find a few items to list on eBay in here and make some money. You know, you just never know. But like, I've been clearance shopping. So this is the results of clearance shopping. See, even this, 64 cents, 90% off, me and Walgreens. I mean, I've been doing this. This is not new, but it needs to stop. So, stay tuned for, because I'm looking for stuff to use in my project too. But stay tuned. We gonna get it together. I'm gonna do this thing. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of stuff. We gonna do this together. So, I will update you soon. Oh Lord, I'm just taking a breath because I was up till 11:30 last night on the other room. So I'm trying to fix my mind, my soul, and my spirit to do this. Stay tuned. And now it's 8 o'clock in the morning right now. So we will have an update soon. Okay, we're back. This is, like I said, it's about 11:50. So we started at about 8:30. The room is almost clear except for the bigger items that I need help moving. I'm probably going to try to scoot this mattress by myself. Hey, y'all. So I got the room cleared. He started on this room about 3:30. Well, about 3 o'clock-ish. And he is done and gone and packed up at 6:30. So from 8:30 to 6:30, he did 2 large rooms. Pulled the carpet, and he had to move my bed for me and my nightstand. I moved everything else. But he is amazing. By himself. That man has amazing work ethic. I wait on him when I want my tile done. I just wait until he is available to do it. So if you're in the Jacksonville area and would like his number, comment down below and I will probably inbox you or something like that. But yes, this is the dude. He did my bathrooms. He's pretty much tiled my whole house. We have 2 more rooms with carpet and the laundry room. And that's all the only floors that he haven't touched. My master suite, my son's room, and the laundry room. So now he's coming back tomorrow to grout. He'll be gone in 2 hours. Then I can start loading back the room. He'll put the bed back for me and I'll, probably move the rest. Maybe the bed and the dresser and the nightstand. And then I'll work with the rest of that stuff. I am so overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have. It's just out of control. So yeah, a lot will be going to Goodwill. I've decided that after I decorate all trees this year, put out what I'm going to put out, anything I do not use is going to get donated to the Goodwill because it's just out of control. But stay tuned to see the finished room, the finished uncluttered room. And I even found curtains. So I'm changing those curtains. I have to buy some blinds. So I do a lot of Facebook Marketplace. I listed a few items on Facebook Marketplace. I already got a hit on one that I listed last night. Hopefully, they say they got to think about it. So hopefully by the weekend they'll do it. And it was the vintage lady lamp. So it's going along. And, if I could sell a few items of, bigger ticket. I'm not selling anything on Facebook Market for under $15. Because under $15 is going to Goodwill. Because I ain't got time for that. But $15 and up, if it's a quick sale, if it's something really worth $30, I put it on $15 to sell it in 24 hours. I've done something. So that's the plan. But I'm just overwhelmed. More space, more clutter. And I got to get a grip and a handle on all of this. So if you like this type of content, if you want to follow me on my decluttering journey, then hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This is part 1 of the guest room series. We're running 2 simultaneous series, and the living room is going to take a little longer than the guest room because you know what? I'm not painting in here. I'm going to make the bed in the same linens. I'm just decluttering. So this one is a simple redo. That little shelf that was on this wall over here will not be coming back. You know, so things is going to change in here. I'm going to condense everything, purge, condense it down to probably just the drawers in the dresser and the nightstand. That's the only clutter I'm trying to keep, and whatever I can fit in the closets. As you can see, the top of the closet is still full, but most of the bottom of the closet is for my Christmas decorations. If a guest comes, they're not staying to the point they need a whole closet. You need your suitcase on a bench somewhere or on a stool in the corner, and that's about how long you be in here. I don't do no roommates. I don't do none of that. Nobody calls me and say, "Oh, I'm homeless." You good luck with that. So that's how. I just cannot. With a child in here, I'm not, messing up our dynamic that goes on here. So again, hope you like this video. Plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed. Prep and pray. I love you to life. Bye-bye. Stay tuned for part 2.